Hey y'all, welcome to a new episode of Five Star Coach, where you live a 5-star life if you take the advice. I am Coach D, aka Venus as a boy, here with my 5-star tips to polish all my 5-star ballers out there. So let's go ahead and get right into this. 5-star tip number one: emotional regulation is vital. Anything can be out of sight, out of mind, and be brought back into your conscious mind. Anything can just trigger it. You could be minding your business, sitting there cooling. Out of nowhere, you think about something that you don't want to think about. Learn how to regulate your emotions so when these thoughts come back, because it's going to be inevitable, it's going to happen. But when it happens, make sure you do your best to make sure you get ahead of the curve. As soon as you feel it, oh, whoa, that's really bad. One thing I like to do when I'm thinking about somebody or mainly it's like somebody. When I like to think about somebody that I don't like, I said this before in the episode, it's like, fuck them. But then I move on. Fuck them, and I move on. It is what it is after that. Fuck them, and I move on. I'm not doing all the extra thinking. I'm not doing all the reliving it. Like, I don't want to relive that. I got it out of my life for a reason, so why relive it, you know? Admit when you're triggered, too. Like, say it aloud. Or write it down, remind yourself where you stand with the situation. Like I said, say it out loud. I'm triggered, but fuck them. I'm thinking about them, but fuck them. Or journal it if you in a busy situation and you don't, want to be looked at crazy saying out loud, I'm triggered, but fuck them, Or whatever you're going to do to help you regulate your emotions in the moment. Write it down. I am triggered, such and such popped in my head, but I still stand on how I feel about the situation. And move on. Don't make yourself a victim complaining about something you already complained about. You already complained about it. Why keep complaining about it? Let that go. Let it rock. And not even just let it rock as far as like ignore your feelings and make it seem like everything is okay when it's really not. But let that, oh, look at the butterfly. But let it go. Like, let it rock. It is what it is. It is what it is. So don't get caught up on none of that. Don't get caught up on none of the emotions that come up in your body. You got to learn how to get ahead of the curve. Because in order to really thrive in life, you cannot let your emotions override what you know you should do, override the strategy you got, the plans you set for yourself, the routines, none of that. You got to make sure that these emotions be regulated and make sure you transmit that energy to do something beneficial for yourself at all times. Okay? Now, 5-star tip number two, learn about numerology. Numerology is a very important technique to understand. And when you get the hang of it, I'm still getting the hang of it, but once I started to move a certain way and align with my life path number, the number that I get, I think it's your name number. Damn, what is it called? See, I'm still learning, right? But start with your life path number. Like I said, life path number, just add up your whole birthday. Add that all up until you get one digit. Then look that number up. Look up that life path number and then start aligning yourself with that energy. And then see exactly who you are meant to be in this life. Also look at your birth date, the day of your birthday. Work with all of the numbers that are related to you. Your birth time, add that up, get a single digit number. Work with all of the numbers. It's a very significant system right there. It's very intricate too. I can't tell you too much right now, but I will tell you what I have been using it for so far, which is like when I should post, like going outside on certain days or staying inside on certain days, because I know for a fact that the 2 day is related to like feminine energy. Feminine energy is all about receiving, resting. So when it's like a 2 day, I make sure I rest up. I make sure I'm chilling in the house. I'm making sure I'm not doing too much. But when it's like a 1 day, that's that masculine energy, that go-getter. I'm making sure I'm either up doing something outside or I'm doing something inside. I'm doing something, moving, exerting that energy. So just make sure you learn that. Understand the significance and use the numerical system to your advantage. Like I said, every number has a deeper meaning and beneficial energy. Figure it out. See what works for you. Do your big one. Got it. Got it. Now, 5-star tip number three. Find ways to better your mood. That one video that always gonna make you laugh, that comfort show, stop allowing yourself to sink in bad moods though. And with the comfort show, I've learned that that's stemming. Don't get too caught up in that. Get more so caught up in like the comfort of the genre. You like comedies? Watch a couple comedy shows, watch a couple comedy movies, still expand your mind, don't get caught up on just the comfort zone. But, go to that comfort show when you need it though. when you need it, I know for me, when I need it, How to Get Away with Murder or Parks and Recreation is gonna be on that TV. You know, when I need to get out of a bad mood and I need a good laugh, I'm looking at that video of, I think his name is Fahad, the Arabic man who cracks up laughing real loud. That TikTok sound where it's like, all right, now it's not that funny. The original video cracks me up, and I be keying off of that. I could be in a bad mood. As soon as I watch that, my mood is right upside down. So find ways to better your mood. Do not sit and wallow in a bad mood. Do not sit in a bad mood and just allow it to just consume you. You need to make sure you stand in your power at all times. Stand in your power at all times, and you have the power to make your mood better. And you have your power. You have the power to sit in a bad mood. I'd rather not sit in a bad mood, and I encourage you not to sit in a bad mood. So do whatever you need to do to better your mood when you feel a whole bunch of weight is being put on your shoulders. And it can happen out of nowhere. Like I said, this ties back into the emotional regulation. You could be chilling, minding your business, out of nowhere, moodiness kicking. Damn, I just was happy. Now I'm upset. Now I'm pissed. Let me go to that video. Let me go to that show. Let me go here. Let me go there. Let me talk to this person. Let me do this activity. Just make sure you know how to better your mood at all times. It is very important to not allow your moods to control your life. I've accepted that I'm a moody person. I'm a very moody person. So I know I need this. I know I need to do this because I'm not going to deny myself of being a moody person and try to change that about me. I'm never going to try to change that. I'm just going to accept it and work with it. Damn, my mood shifted. I'm kind of down now. Let me watch that video. It's going to bring me back up. It's going to give me what I need, and I'm going to get what I need from it, right? So that's that. 5-star tip number 4. Focus on the ones who focused on you. Reciprocity. Reciprocity, reciprocity, reciprocity. One thing about it, and I put this because I'm taking the steps to be a serious personality online, and I gotta tell myself every time, do not focus on the people who aren't here. Focus on the people who are here. They here for a reason. They fuck with you, fuck with them. Interact with them. Worry about them. Everybody else that's supposed to come is gonna come. And then another thing is, when you understand that you meant for the spotlight, you also gotta understand that not everybody gonna want you in that spotlight. And you're not for everybody. And they all cannot like you. And that is okay. They all cannot like you. And they all are not supposed to like you. You shouldn't even want everybody to like you. You should want everybody to be, okay, you know, let them, you know, look at you a little, not look at you a little sideways, but like, no, actually let them look at you sideways, because that's what they're supposed to do. Not everybody's gonna be for you. So don't focus on that half-ass love. Focus on the love that people are actually genuinely trying to give to you. Focus on that love that people really, really want to give to you. And keep your attention there. Keep your attention where people are pouring into you. There's people who will love you as you are and want you to be the best and do the best and will pray for you to be the best. Focus on them. And then beyond just content creating and internet stuff, in real life, them relationships that you have, make sure it's with people who actually want to see you shine and actually want to see you do great things in life. You do not want to be surrounded by bullshit people, half-ass people, people who play the 50, people who want to fuck with you here and there. You're not a here and there type of person. Don't allow yourself to be that type of person. Have people that fuck with you all the way. Okay? Okay. 5-star tip number 5. You have challenges, not weaknesses. You're supposed to see yourself like, I'm great in every aspect. This part of me right here is just a challenge, but I got to find the wisdom within this situation. I got to find where I am meant to shine in this situation and take that light and shine it over every other place in my life. Bring that light everywhere. People pleasing, I say this all the time. That's basically you being a strategic thinker and a considerate person. All you need to do is implement boundaries and set a standard for yourself so you won't be giving to your detriment. Okay? Look at everything within yourself like that. You have an addiction, right? Somebody who has an addiction is normally somebody who's going to do any and everything to get that addiction satisfied, get that itch scratched, right? That level of determination that you have with that, take that determination and put it somewhere else. Put that determination into bettering yourself and stepping away from that addiction. You know, you can always flip it. You will always find a greatness in something. You will always find a wisdom in something. Just focus on that. You have challenges, not weaknesses. Find the wisdom in every challenge you face. Okay? Y'all notice I didn't say I have the 5-star tips, the 3 bonus tips, and the 5-star of the week because I'm incorporating new segments into the episodes now. So, hey, yeah, upgrades. So, this segment is called Journal Entries. And this is a segment where y'all are allowed to see me self-reflect on my journal entries that I had years prior ago. And I am just being very vulnerable in this moment, and I'm allowing y'all to see me think through the wisdom, because this is wisdom that I'm sharing with y'all. But in this moment right now, I'm seeing the way my mind has developed, and I'm trying to see where the growth has happened, and, you know, just give myself some flowers with that, right? So today's journal entry reads from April 28th, 2022. Remember your individuality when you're in a crowd. Act like yourself. Mirror no one. And the second entry of that day was look for what you're searching for. Now, I would say I definitely have embraced my individuality to a different degree nowadays. I know I'm literally that 101, a 5-star. I'm really that. I'm a 5-star bad bitch. I'm a top notch, like I'm all that. And I know it, and I want to show it off. So the individuality that I carry, the way I present myself as an individuality today is totally different than 2022 version of me who wrote that, because he needed to hear that. And with me being the individual I am today, doing this, I never seen this for myself 2 years ago. I never seen this for myself. So yes, very proud of myself with that, especially while I'm in a crowd too, because putting myself out there on social media, that's the biggest crowd that you ever going to be in. And to be an individual within that crowd, lovely. And also I can reflect back on times after that, working in jobs and being in certain crowded places, and I was always still an individual. Not to say before, when I wrote this, that I was trying to be like anybody else. I never wanted to be like anybody else. What it was though was I wanted to please people, and it was more so important for me to understand that my individuality has to come from me pleasing myself. And the people pleasing, I don't do it no more. I please myself. I'm still considerate, but I got boundaries now, like a motherfucker. So shout out to that. No mirroring no one, because I used to just try to mirror people because I wanted to give what people was giving to me. But it's just like, I'm going to give you what I got to give you. And bitch, you know, you got to get these monitoring spirits. It was 2 of them, child. I got to get them. Woo. Okay. But then I wrote the second one, look for what you're searching for. I believe I wrote that because I like to say I look for something, and the whole time I didn't really look. But then I had thought about it deeper. I remember this day. Now it's coming back to me. I remember this because I said, when you're looking for something, look for it. Like, really search for it. And I kept telling myself that. And now I'm using my intuition more than anything. If I say I'm trying to figure something out, my intuition tells me something, I listen to it. And I don't really have to search far. That right here, what I was thinking was I had to search for it, literally, physically, look through things, look through tweets, look through pages, look through this, look through that. When all I had to do was look within, trust my intuition, and that was it. And today, I trust my intuition more than anything. And this is a testament of me trusting myself, which is very good for me because I used to not trust my, oh my God, another butterfly. I used to not trust my, she's right there. It's an orange and black one. She's so pretty. Oh my God, she's big. Okay. But I used to not trust myself as much as I should have, and now it's all trust. I trust and love myself so much. So, journal entry of the day, reflection. I definitely can say what I wrote today is what I am truly am embodying, and I'm seeing it from a different angle now. And I'm truly proud of myself for that. So shout out to that. And now I have another segment which is called 5-Star Essentials. And this is just me giving one essential tip or one essential item that you need to have for the 5-star lifestyle. Today's 5-star essential is ego. Ego, ego, ego. I'm gonna preach about having ego until I'm blue in the face. This butterfly is literally wanting me to see her. I see you. You are really pretty. Oh my gosh. I would show y'all, but the camera is not going to show y'all. She is really just flying around. Okay. Ego. Healthy ego is going to get you through everything. I say this all the time. A healthy ego will combat insecurities. It will keep you focused. It will keep you driven. It will keep you on your square. I made another video outside of 5-Star Coach on my page called Letting Things Go to Your Head. You got to let things go to your head sometimes. You cannot let these things shake you up and break you and make you leave it like that. You can't let it make you either. You cannot let things break you nor make you. You have to be in charge of you at all times and allow your ego to be right there with you the whole way through. Do not ever neglect your ego, because that is going to save you more than you can ever imagine. So keep your ego close to you at all times. Keep that ego right here, sharp, touched up. Keep her beautiful. Do not have an unhealthy ego though. Going around trying to purposely shit on people who aren't warranted for that. You shit on people when it's warranted. If it's unwarranted, you need to check yourself. But a healthy ego will help you stay focused, help you know that you are that one of one. You are a 5-star, and it is nothing in this world that can take you out of that element except for yourself. And a healthy ego is going to help you stay where it's at. A healthy ego is going to help you realize, I need to stay focused right here, because that person in the reflection is all that matters. And then everybody else. I need to pour into my cup, and then everybody can get the surplus. That ego is going to help you pour into your cup. That ego is going to help you stay focused. So 5-star essential of the day, ego. Ego. And now that is the end of today's episode. Shout out to episode 10. We 10 episodes in. We got forever to go. I didn't say it at the beginning, but you know, as always, like, comment, and subscribe. I love y'all so much for the support. Thank you for the 60 followers, 63 followers. I was just literally at 50 the other day when I looked, and then I looked, I was at 60. I was like, oh, we getting up there. So let's make sure we share the content so we can get to 100. I don't know what I'm gonna do for 100 subscribers. I want to do something big, but I don't know yet. I'm gonna let it happen. I'm gonna let it come. But as always, I'll be here next Friday. And this is the end of 5-Star Coach, episode 10. I am Coach D, aka Venus as a Boy, signing off with all my 5-star ballers. I love y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna be here next Friday, like I just said. And I'll catch y'all then. Bye, y'all.